Morning everyone, my name is Richard.
And my name is Krish.
Today we made rocket and a rover. Let me explain about my rocket. So this is a rocket. The name of the rocket is Chandrayaan 3. Let me show you how it works. I trigger the rocket for launching. I use rubber bands for the pressure. Would you like to press this button? That's how it works. So this is called action and this is called reaction. It's Newton's third law. Now let me explain disadvantages and advantages of a rocket. Advantages of a rocket. Rockets can help us to understand the universes, space, and even send rovers, satellites, and even humans into space. Disadvantages of a rocket. When we are launching a rocket, it might take hundreds of millions of dollars to launch. And if there is a tiny little bit of mistakes over here, there, it might end up failing. And funders who spend the money on this might get loose, and the money is probably wasted. And the disadvantages of a rocket. When we are launching a rocket, it will release tons of carbon dioxide into it, resulting in global warming. And polar animals such as polar bear and penguin might get extinct because of habitat loss. So my friend Krish will explain his rover.
This is a rover I built using Arduino Nano. VIGNAN school, Hyderabad. This is a rover I built using Arduino Nano. Arduino Nano is the brain of the rover. It uses an ultrasonic sensor to sense anything in front of it. It does that by sending sound waves with bounce of any obstacle in front of it and get received to the sensor. Based on the time it takes for the bouncing, it will calculate the distance. If the distance is less than 20 centimeters, it will come back and turn so that it can avoid the obstacle. So I'll show you. So when nothing is getting sensed, it will go forward. If anything is getting sensed, it will come back and turn. So for this, I used a servo motor for the movement of ultrasonic sensor, so it can scan more area. I also used a motor driver and two DC motors for movements like forward, backward, and turning. I used two 3.7 volt cells of lithium ion batteries for power. So the advantages and disadvantages of this rover are: it can avoid collisions of big rocks on the moon, surface of the moon. It it can show, it can take pictures of the surface of, it can take the pictures of the surface of the moon. It can get the percentage of sodium, hydrogen, potassium on the surface of the moon. Disadvantages are that it might not sense small rocks, which for that we can use another ultrasonic sensor to scan small rocks. The another disadvantage is that the batteries might not last that long. Further, we can use solar panels to charge the batteries. Uh, it might get stuck in potholes. Further, we can use bigger motors and bigger wheels. Thank you.